Alright everyone, and welcome back to That Variety Nerd. I'm Christina. As you can see here today, we got some more Sims 4 goodness. I have officially built 15 lots in the matter of like 3 days. Now, full disclosure, these are not furnished. All of these lots, all 15 of them are on the gallery. So this little corner over here, these are pretty much all furnished. The community lots are obviously furnished, but these more off-campus houses, or the ones that have just no markers over them, those are considered off-campus housing. Those only have bathrooms and kitchens in there. And I think a couple of the lots have pools, or some sort of patio, as you can see over here, kind of. So yeah, I wanted to just do a little college town because you know what? I need to like decompress and de-stress from real world college life. And let's dive into it. So we're going to start over here where the student housing is, and we'll kind of go from there. So as always, just grab your snack, grab your choice of beverage, and let's unpack this. Alright, so as you can see, this is one of the first lots that I actually built. I wanted to give it kind of like a two-part sort of feel to it, so because of the fact that this is more in the like on-campus housing sort of end, I wanted to feel kind of like, I wanted there to be a community area. So as you can see, we have some ping pong over here. We have kind of like a debate sort of area where people can just sit and hang out, kind of like just relax a little bit and just get together. Then we also have a little bit of a food dining area over here. So this is kind of like the cafeteria. Again, I wanted to keep them warm with the browns and wood tones over here. Then there's like the actual kind of library or student study area. I realize there's no chairs over here. It's fine. Everything's fine. We'll add those in as we speak. So we'll go ahead and just add a couple chairs right here because I'm dumb and I forget things. It's fine. Again, when you've built like 15 lots in the matter of like a few days, you're kind of just gonna lose it at some point. Okay, those don't look right. It's fine. Everything's fine. We'll just add these two for right now. And again, you can go ahead and edit these to your heart's desire. There should be a table there, but there's not, but it's fine. So yeah, we have two bathrooms. All together, one for each side. As you can see, there's some computers, there's some plants. It's just very cozy, and that's what I love about it. So yeah, this is the Tranquil Crescent Commons. So pretty much a one-stop shop for everybody to just kind of hang out and get together. Alright, so this is one of the two Foxbury student homes. This is the university housing area. So as you can see here, it's very much like a suite style configuration. You can get rid of probably some of this stuff and add an extra bed if you want to, but I wanted to keep it kind of like move-in ready, as in like, okay, here are the things that you're gonna get. Like a lot of places, if you get a more suite style configuration or ones that kind of separate rooms, you get your own bathroom at the end over here, as you can see. And so this is kind of built to have like two people per sort of side. I wanted to include a couple of like just outdoor seating options because you know what? Who doesn't like to sit outside on a nice day? Not to mention you get this really stellar view of like just this playground area and the lake. And so that's what I was thinking about. Over here is also the other Foxbury Hall. That one's just massive. But they're both fairly similar. The only difference is that the other one's like, you get L-shaped sort of configuration, so that's pretty unique. But this is actually pretty standard just in general across different campuses, at least here anyway, in the US. Where you kind of get like a suite style configuration. Again, it's like two people per room, and then you don't get a stove, but you get like a fridge and like some counter space and like actual kind of living area. It's pretty common. Obviously, you don't always get these sort of like outdoor seating areas, but it's still a thing. And so, as you can see, it's for Foxbury students. We have some robotic stations that we don't have to go anywhere if you don't want to and wait for loading screens. And then you got some ping pong over here, just so that way people can kind of hang out and relax. And just honestly, just hang out. So, there is Rippling Flats. I'll show off one of the two houses for the Brightchester students. Then we'll go over to the off-campus section, where I'll show off both of the community lots. Just one of the townhomes that I kind of built, or houses that are kind of converted into like townhomes, which is kind of cool, or townhouses. Then we'll go over to the modern section, so that's kind of next on the list. Alright, and so here is one of the two Brightchester houses that we have. So as you can see, it's just one story. However, it does room to a bedroom, kind of like how you would in a traditional residence hall or dorm. You have all the furniture that you need. It's move-in ready. pretty neutral in terms of the color tone. So as you can see, they have a full-blown fridge, but they don't have a stove because it's labeled under university housing, and that's one of the requirements that you have to like avoid putting in there. But there's 2 sinks, a mirror, toilet, and then just like a basic. This is kind of like if you were to kind of just move off campus almost. Like this is what I would envision, just like a ranch style house pretty much. It's all on one level, that sort of thing. So there's 2 bathrooms, there's 2 bedrooms. If you just want to convert it to just 2 people living in just one per room, you can do that. If you want to really crunch people in there and get rid of some closet space or desks and just have 3 people share a room, you can do that too. But I want to utilize some of the new stuff that's in the pack, such as these bookshelves, which I really, really love, especially this cube one, and just kind of go from there. So again, most of these builds either have, they at least will have base game and university in there. There's 1 or 2 lots that might have get together stuff, and then some of the townhomes that we'll see coming up, excuse me, will have laundry day stuff in there. But yeah, this is what it looks like on the exterior. There's not that much landscaping. I didn't think that it really needed it. So yeah, get excited. Alright, so in my opinion, this is probably one of my favorite lots I've built, just period. So this is a cafe that I got inspired by Get Together. And so here's like the exterior of it. As you can see, it's just 1 story once again. There's this outdoor seating area where people can just come hang out, you know, have their coffee outside, have their croissants, whatever. And so I have all these couches, some plants, lots of just tables. That way you have another alternative to go hang out with your friends and go study, that sort of thing. So as you can see, there's a nice cozy fireplace. There's 2 bathrooms. Or no, there's 1 bathroom. The toilet's kind of sectioned off, so if you just need to wash your hands or go get some water, like you can do that without interrupting the person going to the bathroom. So yeah, also the flooring's new to the pack. A lot of the furniture is pretty new just in general. To build a cafe, I believe you do have to have Get Together. I could be super duper wrong. So yeah, that's what we got here. Pretty straightforward. We'll go take a look at the campus pub coming up next. Alright, so here we are at the little Sandy Run Public House. So again, kind of a pub essentially. I wanted to make it kind of like a barn. I don't know why I went to that decision or how I made that decision, but it's fine. I have a couple of little outdoor areas if you want to just take your party outside or, you know, whatever. I want to have some really just quirky furniture just in general, so lots of greens and wood tones in here just to kind of make it, oh geez, more cozy, I guess. I don't know how else to really describe it, but it's pretty much if you want to have a group of friends get together and just sort of hang out. Lots of mixed matching things, as you can see in here. There's 1 big bathroom downstairs. There's kind of like some bookshelves right behind there. So if you're like me and you're like, I just want to go get a glass of nectar and like read a book at the bar, you are my person. So yeah, we have some of these like, you know, pub tables over here with some bar stools, that sort of thing. Pretty much it's like bar stool everywhere. And then of course we have some ping pong tables over here, some, you know, we got a plant over here just thrown into the mix, lots of bar stools, lots of seating, pretty cozy just in general. And yeah, so we're going to take a look at one of the 4, or one of these 3 lots over here. Just to give you an idea of what kind of a style that we have in terms of the housing for our off-campus students on this end. Then we'll take a look at the modern houses over on the other side, or the gentrified area, as I refer to it as. So let's continue. Alright, so as you can see, this is one of the 3 sort of townhome house-esque lots. I don't know how else to really describe them other than that. So as you can see here, these are the 1-bedroom spaces, or each person basically gets their own little space. So over here, as you can see, we have kind of like a living room space, the bathroom's downstairs with the washer and dryer combo. Then you have a small kitchen, and I want to stress the word small over here. Then there's kind of like a little dining area over here if you want to do a formal dining area. If not, you can put it for like a ping pong table or whatever. This is the bedroom space. And then you got this upstairs area which you can get access to over here. So you go up the stairs, this is your front door. You get this kitchen, kind of a dining area almost, just in a weird little way, kind of more or less right up against this wall potentially. Or you could push the dining area over here, have your living room spot just be smaller over here, that sort of thing. But the bedrooms are in the back. So again, kind of a similar layout to the other areas, except they hold more people, I think. but very similar in terms of a layout. So we'll go over to the modern neighborhood and we'll take a look at two different types of lots and also the gym. And I'm really excited for the gym because I'm actually really proud of that gym. So let's keep going. We're going to the last little neighborhood where you have the smallest lots, and these are the ones I'm actually kind of the most proud of, especially this next one that I'm going to show you. Holy crap. Alright, so these I'm really excited to show you all a little bit more about. So as you can see, this is the exterior. It's a very unique shape, and I realize the windows don't necessarily line up, but that's kind of the vibe we're going for here. So pretty much each little townhome, or these poolside homes, I should say, each level has one bath, one bedroom. As you can see, the bottom level has the washer and dryer, and as you can see, there's a smaller bedroom over here. There's some space for a little small living room area if that's what your heart desires. There is also a small little pool back here. This side has kind of like just a seating, eating sort of area. Both sides have a general like grill. This side has a small little end table with two just lounge chairs as well. Those lounge chairs, like this whole get up, like, you know, thing over here, I'm like, what's the word I'm looking for? Get up? I don't know. I don't know what I was going for there. But as you can see, we have like this sort of nice area over here. All that's in the base game. There we go. That's what I was going. I think I was trying to go for get together or something. I don't know. But as you can see, this is a glass roof, but it's still enclosed as well. So that way you're not going to get cold in the winter, that sort of thing. And so over here is kind of like the master bedroom and master suite. They have their own little ensuite bathroom on both sides, so that's pretty unique. You could easily convert this. Oh, sorry again. You could easily convert this into two like 3x3 rooms if that's what you want to do, and you can just move the door out here if you want to add a third sim into your household or a third roommate. So yeah, I really love how this turned out. I love the shape of it. I mean, there's also some gardening stuff out here in the front portion, but you can get rid of those. I thought it'd be kind of cool to have something a little bit more interactive. But look at the curb appeal, just in general, like all in this neighborhood, just all together. So without further ado, I will show you what one of these little townhouses look like. Pretty much these two are the same, except like the layout is like very slightly different, as in like it's kind of just flipped. So I'll show you all what one of these townhouses look like. I'm actually thinking about editing a different one in a renovation video that should be coming up soon if I haven't already, or in an upcoming stream, because I really love how these turned out, just period, and you'll see in just a second. Alright, so before we dive into this, again, curb appeal is looking strong over here. Anyway around, I just looked up what the definition of getup was, and apparently it's like high energy outfits, that sort of thing. But yeah, this is actually a half wall sort of ordeal over here. So, oh god, I don't know why these... Okay, I don't know why the colors are going weird there, but as you can see, lots of good curb appeal happening over here. Very simple layout. So over here, and again, this is not the best way to set up a kitchen, period. I was having a hard time trying to navigate through these windows. But in the other lot, for example, that's like this one exactly, the kitchen's on this side, and then the dining space is going to be probably over here if you have the room for it. You could also put it in this little hallway area or over here. This is going to be kind of the living room sort of area if that's what you decide to do. And then upstairs, before we go upstairs, this is where the washer, dryer, bathroom is for downstairs. All three of the bedrooms are upstairs, and again, one of these is bigger than the other ones, I think. Yeah, so this one's kind of like a 4x4, this is a 3x4, and then this is a 3x4. So there's like not that much of a difference between the sizes in the rooms, which is fine. And then there's also an extra bathroom up here. There's two sinks, so that way if, you know, one of your Sims is trying to wash their hands while the other one's brushing their teeth, we don't have to fight for any sort of space. You can also move your living room area kind of upstairs if that's what you want to as well. Some people do that. I've seen that done. And that is the Comfy Cubby Condo. Try saying that 10 times fast. Oh, and of course you have this little sort of porch area as well, so get excited about that. And we are off to the last lot on this tour of the Build Newcrest University College Town video. And personally, probably my favorite lot that I built was the gym. Up until this point, I never built a gym lot before, and I'm actually really proud of how this turned out. So first of all, I want to show you all the shape of this place and just how nuts it is. So this is kind of actually inspired by some buildings back in my undergrad that were actually like residence halls. So like I took inspiration from that and made it into a gym. And so as you can see, the second floor has all your, standard gym equipment. So like your, random rug thrown into the mix on both sides. Lots of blues, blacks, silvers, that sort of stuff. So that's kind of the scheme throughout this place. We use some of the new showers from the pack. A lot of these items are actually like just base game and not get together, but the university pack as well. So you have this bridge on both sides. Should not run out of equipment for working out. So as you can see, there's like 2 showers over here. There is a toilet and a sink over here, so like half bath sort of stuff. So the bathrooms kind of line up to each other in the corners. You have some seating downstairs, and especially in this space where the pool is at. And I love how this little area turned out. I like how there's different chairs, so that way if you and your friends run into each other at the gym, you got somewhere to sit instead of just blabbing at a machine. So pretty much both ends look very much the same to each other, or at least kind of mirrored a little bit. But in general, I love how this lot turned out, and this is probably my favorite lot that I built out of the 15 that I built, just because it's a unique shape and it really blends in with the rest of this little neighborhood. So yeah, you could easily turn these into like just regular, more contemporary lots, in the sense of like you could create brick kind of craftsman style townhouses, but I want to do something a little bit different, a little bit out of the ordinary. Not to mention, I've pretty much built 15 different lots in like 3 days, I think. Yeah, 2 or 3 days. Even though really some of these were kind of like just copied and pasted and that sort of a thing, but fully functioning, realistic 15 lots. I got inspired by real life university, okay? That's just how we're going here. So on that happy note, I hope you all enjoy this. Again, all of these lots are on the gallery underneath the same username, ThatVarietyNerd, on Origin/the gallery in The Sims. So go take a look. Let me know what you decide to do with your particular builds and renovations. We will be eventually furnishing these to more my taste, so that way, like, it doesn't really impact yours, but the unfurnished versions are indeed on the gallery. So as always, thank you all so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all of that fun stuff here on YouTube. Go check out my other videos. We do all kinds of crazy stuff on this channel, like, just in general. And we'll go from there. So again, all my social media's in the description down below, including Twitch and all that good stuff. I try to stream when I can, but I'm still in school, so kind of just bear with me on that one. Either way around, thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you all are having a wonderful week so far, and I will see you all later. Bye, everyone.